Construction is back in full swing on parts of the Dakota Access Pipeline. Protesters say they won't back down and will continue to try to stop the development. CNN correspondent Cedar is following this story.
Family, peaceful, prayers. You're not here to fight.
This was the calm before 141 people ended up in handcuffs. Hundreds of people blocking a highway and a piece of land for one cause, trying to stop the North Dakota Access Pipeline in its tracks.
When they saw this military force coming over, it took us back to the days of the cavalry riding in and wiping out a village.
Protesters blocked a highway, set up camp in the pipeline's path. As things got more intense, cars and a piece of construction equipment went up in flames.
Probably a large number of them, maybe even the majority of them, were being peaceful. However, there's a group within that mix that are not peaceful. When you're throwing Molotov cocktails at law enforcement officers, you produce a handgun and fire 3 rounds at law enforcement officers, nobody would just describe that situation as peaceful.
And police moved in, using pepper spray, beanbag rounds, and ear-splitting sirens to push protesters off this particular strip of land. This is that same encampment. The protesters have been cleared out, and just across the highway, they wasted no time. The Dakota Access Pipeline project is in full swing. The protesters, including members of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe, denounced violence, saying they are only trying to protect their way of life, their sacred sites, and their water, worried about the potential of pipeline ruptures that could poison their water supply.
This is the only source of water for 6 reservations. It's not only important to the reservations, but all the farms and ranches and townships and municipalities from here to the Gulf of Mexico.
But their attempts to stop the project have failed so far, and police say they are just following the law. So the dispute is clearly over the pipeline. This land right here, is this considered, from the opinion of law enforcement, private property here in the North Camp?
Yes, the land behind us here is private property. As far as...
So not the tribe's property?
Absolutely correct. It's private property behind us. As far as North Dakota law and Indian law says, we're north of the reservation where we're at right now.
The tribe says a 19th century treaty disputes that, and they say the land was stolen from them.
That treaty was broken, and therefore we feel that every land sale after that date was unlawful.
You may have been noticing your Facebook friends checking into the Standing Rock and Indian Reservation in Cannonball, North Dakota. According to posts, the Morton County Sheriff's Department has been using Facebook check-ins to find out who is at the reservation. The Sheriff's Department is trying to target the people at the location in an attempt to disrupt prayer camps, according to posts. People have started checking themselves in online to confuse them and hopefully protect people who are at the reservation. We'll be back after the break.